Welcome back to the English Hub podcast. I'm David.
And I'm Sophia. Today we're diving into a topic that impacts all of us: time management.
That's right, Sophia. Whether you're a student, a professional, or managing a household, effective time management can make a huge difference. Let's kick things off with some basic principles of time management. Segment 1. The basics of time management.
First, let's talk about prioritization. It's crucial to identify what's important and what can wait. A great method for this is the Eisenhower Matrix, which categorizes tasks into 4 quadrants based on urgency and...
Absolutely. The 4 quadrants are urgent and important, important but not urgent, urgent but not important, and neither urgent nor important. By focusing on the important tasks, you can make significant progress without constantly firefighting.
Another fundamental tip is to set specific, achievable goals. When you have clear objectives, it's easier to allocate your time effectively.
And don't forget about time blocking. This technique involves dedicating specific blocks of time to particular tasks, helping you maintain focus and avoid multitasking. Segment 2. Overcoming common time management challenges.
Now, let's discuss some common challenges people face with time management. One big challenge is procrastination. David, do you have any strategies for overcoming it?
Procrastination can be tough, but breaking tasks into smaller, manageable parts can help. Also, setting short deadlines can create a sense of urgency and keep you motivated.
Another challenge is distractions. In our digital age, it's easy to get sidetracked by notifications and social media. One strategy to combat this is to use apps that block distracting websites during work hours.
That's a good point. Also, creating a dedicated workspace can signal to your brain that it's time to focus, reducing the temptation to get distracted. Segment 3. Advanced time management techniques.
Moving on to some advanced techniques, let's talk about the Pomodoro technique. This involves working for 25 minutes and then taking a 5-minute break. After 4 cycles, you take a longer break. This can enhance concentration and prevent burnout.
Another technique is the 2-minute rule. If a task can be done in 2 minutes or less, do it immediately. This prevents small tasks from piling up and becoming overwhelming.
And don't overlook the importance of saying no. It's okay to decline tasks that don't align with your priorities. This can free up time for what truly matters.
Segment 4. Personal experiences and tips. Let's share some personal experiences. Sophia, how do you manage your time effectively?
I rely heavily on my planner. Every Sunday, I plan my week ahead, noting down all my tasks and appointments. This helps me stay organized and ensures I don't forget anything important.
For me, it's all about routines. I have a morning routine that sets the tone for my day and an evening routine to wind down. These routines help me stay disciplined and make the most of my time. Segment 7. Listener stories and advice.
We asked our listeners to share their time management tips and stories. Here's one from Rachel, who balances a full-time job and evening classes. She says, I use a combination of digital and paper planners. Digital for work tasks and paper for personal. This helps me switch gears and stay organized.
That's a great strategy, Rachel. Another listener, John, shared his tip for avoiding burnout. He says, I take many vacations throughout the year. A few days off here and there help me recharge and return to work with more energy. Segment 8. Q&A from listeners.
We've received some questions from our listeners. Here's one from Lisa. How can I balance work and personal life without feeling overwhelmed?
Great question, Lisa. It's important to set boundaries. When you're at work, focus on work tasks. And when you're at home, give your full attention to personal activities. Also, make sure to schedule downtime to recharge.
Here's another question from Jake. What's the best way to handle unexpected tasks that disrupt my schedule?
Flexibility is key. Build some buffer time into your schedule for unexpected tasks. If something urgent comes up, reassess your priorities and adjust your plan accordingly.
And we have a question from Emily. I always feel like there aren't enough hours in the day. How can I make more time for myself?
Emily, it's important to identify time wasters in your day and eliminate them. Track your activities for a week and see where you can cut back on less important tasks. Also, try delegating tasks when possible.
Lastly, a question from Mark. How do I stay motivated to stick to my schedule?
Mark, staying motivated can be challenging. One way is to reward yourself after completing tasks. Another is to remind yourself of the bigger picture and how these tasks contribute to your overall goals. Segment 9. Time management for different life stages.
Time management can look different depending on your life stage. For students, it might be about balancing classes and social life. For professionals, it's about managing work deadlines and family responsibilities.
For retirees, managing time can be about finding fulfilling activities and maintaining social connections. Understanding your current priorities and adjusting your time management strategies accordingly is key. Segment 10. Cultural perspectives on time management.
Different cultures approach time management in unique ways. For example, in some cultures, punctuality is highly valued, while in others, a more relaxed approach to time is common. Different cultures approach time management in unique ways. For example, in some cultures, punctuality is highly valued, while in others, a more relaxed approach to time is common.
Segment 11. Final tips and wrap-up.
As we wrap up, here are a few final tips. Keep track of your progress. Regularly review your goals, and don't be too hard on yourself. Time management is a skill that improves with practice.
And remember, it's about progress, not perfection. Every small step towards better time management counts.
That's all for today's episode.
Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to the English Hub podcast and leave us a review. Until next time, stay productive.
Goodbye, everyone.